Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's a very special episode today because of the fact that I finally finished the grind. I've gotten entire completion of the Starlight Tree. Yeah, I've gotten every single node. Pretty cool. Now I can actually build up Starlight to actually use these random normal the weird spots you can start with when you start a dungeon. Yeah, I can just start saving up and using those, which is interesting because gold sounds like a lot of fun. Just getting tier 4 is guaranteed. Also, I ran out of modules yesterday, so that's a little bit of an issue. I can't really grind too much anyways anymore. But, I figured might as well just do, a normal-ish run. Just take just whatever. And I'll just, throw on, whoever, I guess. That'll probably be good. Just throwing on whoever's, got a full rest gauge. Because I don't need to worry about it anymore, not nearly as much. That's the thing. I still probably want to because I want to have a lot of stuff, but I'm free effectively, in a sense. Which is very nice to feel. Yeah, sure. We'll run with this team. Whatever type of team this is. I don't know. Figured might as well I think just doing a random run every once in a while makes enough sense. Oh, whoops. I meant to change the team first. I didn't mean to hit that button twice. That was a complete accident. Oh well, yeah, we can roll with this team. Why not? If it's what the game gave us, I'll throw on some random 6th person, works well enough. We got mostly, the 3 stars, and we've got, She, Ishmael, and Mullerboat works in player. It works. It works probably well enough. Yeah. See. Tomorrow we're gonna see the details on the new DHEIDs. Those are probably gonna be cool. Could throw a DHE road on this one, might as well. I think I selected Ursum, it works. It fits. It's timely, I guess. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Good stuff, yeah. How many runs did I do in total for Mirror Dungeon 3, then? If I maxed out the Starlight Tree, it was at least 100 runs, right? That makes enough sense. It's been what? It's been roughly a month in Mirror Dungeon 2 hard at this point. So let me put on my calendar. Wait. Let me actually just calculate, how long it's been. I think has it been exactly a month right now? Because the 21st, yeah, the 21st. It actually has been exactly a month in Mirror Dungeon 3 hard release. So it's been a month and a week since Mirror Dungeon 3 released. But Mirror Dungeon 3 hard is when, the grind began proper, because I didn't know just the scale of it. So it took me a month, and honestly, I wasn't even going full grind most of the time. Playing a lot of the Yakuza games, which took up a fair bit of focus instead. A couple weeks where I wasn't grinding nearly as hard as I was the final week is when I was grinding the hardest. Because, I was just really into the grind. I knew it was close to being completion. I'll probably end up still grinding more, but maybe I need to tone it back for at least a little bit so I can actually build up my module count so it's not nearly as bad. Because God, it's bad right now. It is not in a good spot. Lunacy refills can only do so much for me, I suppose. I didn't throw a DHE version. Oh well. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see if I remember at one of these points. But yeah, this is just kind of a showcase of what I did, grinding. I've kind of gotten so good at having this kind of on autopilot, what to do and whatnot. Which is nice. I can do a lot more brainless runs when I want to, and I can do a lot more thoughtful runs than trying to do for funny gimmicks. I know it probably would have been. My reason why I didn't just have 6 pre-built teams and just cycle between them with different status effects is because I figured that kind of pattern wasn't gonna work anyways because I'd always do runs with all sorts of random shenanigans going on. and it'd probably ruin the rest gauge for at least one unit on a team that otherwise would have been full or something. And I would have had to mess it up if I wanted to get back on the cycle. So I just kind of just used one team and just kept on shifting things around. I think the 6-team strategy is probably like the best for grinding here. And just have a team for like every status vector except for one, probably. Except for sinking, maybe sinking is worthwhile. Trying to grind, I don't know. Entirely depends on what you think. Or you could just run 7 teams, that's the truth. Every center has 7 IDs except for Ryoshi. Ryoshi is the only person that you'd have to duplicate any IDs in a situation like that. Which is fine, that means you lose on a little bit of Starlight, but not too much. Still winning strategy. Okay, we'll take Prejudice here, sure. Let's pick the first one that catches my eye that isn't, you know, weak damage type. And, I'll go top path, I'll go to the rest stop. And we'll throw DHE Vernian on here now, yeah. You know, prepare for next week, or half a week from now, I guess. Yeah, and of course, you know, maximize events, maximize shop, maximize rest stop, anything like that. I also like to maximize risky encounters, because they're not that harder than normal encounters, but they give an ego gift. And focus encounters I like to avoid as much as possible, because they're long. And they do require more brain power than the other ones, if you kind of gotta, like, do your actual classes manually and stuff. Which isn't great for, you know, trying to speed. And, you know, speed is key, after all. You know, in a grind like this. Just how fast you can deal with it. Thank you, Malchus. Very, very, very nice of you to call my attacks effective. Very, very, very heartwarming thing to say. Instead of something like, you know, weakness means death, or one of those other strange things you've said on occasion. Although weakness means death was, you know, original translation thing. It's something completely different in the modern English translation of Loveport, but oh well, it lives forever within my heart. It's a very Malkuth type thing to say, I feel like, so, you know, weakness means death. It's kind of, it's a Malkuth book. Even if it has been removed since its original usage in Loveport. That's how that kind of thing goes sometimes. Yeah, I should mention how, you know, Ruina streams, because like, there was going to be, like, the third one's about to be yesterday, but I kind of delayed it just because there's a lot going on right now. Dog and school, mainly, those are the main 2 factors that have been causing, you know, me a little bit of distraction now. So I just rescheduled for, you know, 2 weeks from yesterday, and that's going to be when the next stream should be. There's probably a pretty low chance that something goes wrong regarding that. I don't know. We'll just see. I'm probably not going to be doing anything then. I'm probably going to be... Gregor's probably going to be relatively, like, settled by that point, I hope. Guess we'll have to see. He's currently curled up on my bed, as he loves to do so much, and just snoozing. What a good boy. Even if he's very... He requires a lot of, you know, attention while he's awake, which is most of the time. But that's enough about him. Let's talk about how, you know, next week's update is probably Fraction Relay 3, yeah? Yeah, that or maybe it'll be a week after. They're probably gonna do Fraction Relay 3 in a week without a banner, because that's what they did for Fraction Relay 2. And that way you don't have to, like, risk using the new units at the cost of, you know, reduced efficiency in the railway, which would be unfortunate. Who knows? For actually 1 they did actually, you know, have a banner go at the same time, that being, you know, Liu, Honglu, and 7 Otis. I can grab this. Wholesome. Having everything discounted is super nice. Um, let's see what they do for Wreck and Release 3. As far as what I'm actually expecting, um, definitely gonna be some like super out of left field pick that people aren't really expecting to see, but ends up being pretty cool, like, you know, Sign of Roses. Do not think anyone was expecting we'd be fighting Sign of Roses anytime soon. It's one of those avenues that I feel like most people just kind of overlook. Because there's like, yeah, it's just some plants or whatever. It would make sense for something that just kind of seems overlooked that could be interesting. I guess we would probably primarily expect Mirror Dungeon 1 stuff and maybe like a little Mirror Dungeon 2, Mirror Dungeon 3 things. I think the Wishing Garen guy would make a lot of sense. I forget his name right now. But, I can check it if I go here, yeah. Yeah, Pagoda Veneration. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. It would be cool. Either that or like, you know, the sad teddy or the hurting teddy bear. I forget what its name is. One of the ones we have an eagle for, but we haven't fought yet. Art of Blossom Moth could also make a lot of sense. And I feel like there's going to be at least one avenue that we have an eagle for that we haven't quite fought yet. I feel like also seems like a little bit of pattern because, you know, we had Fey Lantern last time. And we had, you know, Yasunyata, the very first one. I don't know if I should be considering it to be like an actual, like, reoccurring pattern, though. Or doesn't this happen a couple of times for, you know, because why not? The question is whether or not we'll have 3 avenues or 4 avenues. There's no correctly 1 was 3, or correctly 2 was 4. Because it depends on how they're going to introduce the gimmick. Mirror Clock, Orange Road, what is it? Mirror Clock Orange Road, that's the name, I think. Very wacky. Very wacky. Nice. I'm done they go, excellent, okay. Everything's looking good. The Carmilla Plus Plus is definitely also helping out quite a bit. That's one of the things you always want to, you know, look out for in runs, especially if you're trying to go fast. Carmilla just makes enemy encounters pretty speedy. Especially if it's like mermaids and stuff where they immediately get staggered. I think my strategy here is that I just attack the fruit because you do like no damage to us. Like you'll hit us a bit, but you're not gonna like stagger anyone most likely just because your damage output is kind of abysmal. So we can just focus on just gunning you down a little bit. I'll have to see that. We can input Gaze with gripping, so next turn we can do even more damage with our non-slash attack. And yeah, we did like half our HP. That's why you know the strat's good. Oh yeah, she gets staggered by that because she's, you know, weak to pierce, but you know she's fine. Yeah, we just attack again and we probably just kill you. I presume a lot of blunt, a lot of pierce attack of the good variety. I really doubt you're surviving, you know, Yusong skill 3 into Rodion skill 3. It'd be funny if it was the other way around, this would be get just random sinking deluge off. But oh well, we don't need it. Down she goes. Very easy boss. That's one of the ones you really hope to see for, you know, like the speed run. Either that or like pink shoes is probably ideal. I'm not for sure. Some others that might be fast too. I'm sure you know the gist is that you just don't want the cyborgs and don't want like the snake dudes. They take a while because they physically restrain you from like just instantly killing them. The middle people. Two of them get staggered instantly though. Boom. A flummox. Sure. For everything's been clear, just stick with a very bad clash because funny. We could hear the middle music here, which does always go hard. Undeniably so. Never carding Mirrodin 3 hard still is such an unfortunate thing for them to do. Would have been raw, would have been a very tense fight. It would be funny. Although I really shouldn't, complain about such things. Complain about the fact that I, get to keep my head. Because if Ricardo was here, it would be even harder to deal with Mirrodin 3 hard. 3 hard can be bad, especially because I just don't spam egos enough on the final floor, which is what you're probably supposed to be doing. I've lost a couple of runs recently for Mirrodin 3 hard for the past couple of weeks. I think simply just because of, like, some combination of overconfidence and, I need to spam more ego. Or mental horseshoe, sure thing. Second too late time, but we gotta do it to get to the shop, so, worthy sacrifice. Gotta maximize shops to maximize the, Starlight gain of a run. Because egos directly correlate. Something like that. That works. Dominating everything. Glad to see it. This guy's gonna resist the wrath. Oh well. Still get staggered? Yeah, okay, nice. Cracker loves his self-healing. He'll just like 26 there or something with that attack. Good for him at least. See, 3 people have yet to be staggered, so let's try staggering them. Something like that should work, and then we just throw random attacks into U3. Okay. Hopefully we do decent damage to them. We'll have to see. Very hard to say. You got a fair bit of bleed on this one. Interesting. Good the wound cleared, I know that. That's fairly obvious, but still interesting. True Phoenix Buddy will be a very good clash here. You are weak to this, very much so, and you should just die. Yep, indeed. Only needed 3 coins as well. That's killing with convenience. Stockpiling up our dice. Okay, well we've killed one of them by now, that's good at least. We can try something like this. Alright. We don't exactly have the best attacks a lot of these times, but we're killing these guys, we're killing them. Also just kind of been spamming more with Floral Breeze with Yisong over, using his other things. The mass attack could have been helpful, but I never really focused on the mass attack from Spice Bush. Never really, my main priority there. Green, because it's, a mass attack spam identity. That's pretty funny. You'd really think I would remember it more often and actually, like, play around it, but no. Oh well. Just how it is sometimes. Okay, just you left, so just auto damage. I was about to try redirecting with the slowest person to make sure that there wasn't any clash going on, but I don't think there's a very high chance there's a clash that goes on here. Just saying the truth. Yeah. What do we want here? Take the funny hammer. Refresh maybe? Ruina, another skill 3? Seems good. And then we can also just grab, like, Nixie Divergence for Sinclair's sake, I suppose? That works. I'll go this path, but we're just gonna take the double events and then go to the boss after this. As per usual, we love event spaces. We love event spaces. Alright, it's not a... I was about to, like, start targeting, like, manually. Other than that, it doesn't help that I've been watching a fair bit of Ruina lately from my friend, who actually did beat it yesterday. Which is nice. Gonna move on to the Limbus today, probably. Excited to see how he's gonna do with that. Good stuff. Weak to this. Excellent. Yeah, one-siding Sinclair a little bit, almost killing itself from that though. You know, pretty funny. Oh, it actually did just straight up kill itself by attacking Sinclair. Really funny, especially because these robots do have bleed resistance, because, you know, they're robots, so they've got, you know, the weird passive, like, bleed protection status effect. But we can't quite kill them all this turn. That's fine, because we should be able to just do this, and yeah, 52 HP staggered. I'll take him down. And, like, my friend, like, because, like, last night he just did, like, endgame Ruina stuff, and, like, he had, like, the cleanest Black Silence fight I've ever seen. From me, like, a first timer. Like, he didn't lose a single person until, like, after the image of the bygones were all gone. Like, and he, you know, only needed a single floor in the end. Pretty good. I really like the Black Silence fight. I've watched so many videos of it, because there's so many videos of people soloing it, and they're all just so nice to watch. Just how easy they can just demolish certain things. Especially Assad solos, and how there's, you know, like the 5-6 minute solos. It's insane. Really weak to the sloth stuff. We could actually pull this off if we want to kind of make the most of the sloth weakness. We'll want to redirect that, and then do that. Oh yes, we gotta do that. That's hitting everything. Just wanted to make sure. Excellent. Clash more things. I'll clash a bunch of these stuff pretty easily here. Yeah. Yeah, we're actually, like, winning a lot of these clashes and everything. Usually there's, like, more neutrals or, you know, just favors. But here, like, we mostly are dominating. It's nice to see. And Sunshower's gonna do a lot for us. The Sloth Power will be nice. Tails means that we can't spam Sunshower too much, otherwise Yisung will go insane here. But it'll do some good damage either way. We love Sunshower. Yeah, 181. Quite a few of the fights that you can get, like, for this boss do require you to use your brain. Because some of them definitely can result. If you just kind of are just kind of, like, AFK fighting, like, bosses on the 3rd floor. I think the most notable ones are the mid-chapter bosses. Papa Bongi, if you do not actually, like, manually clash against and stuff and take down the Chef Hat one, can definitely have a fair bit of issues. And, Crab King spams AoE. Not nice. Really all there is to say regarding that. Regarding that individual. Can't redirect all that, that's fine. We'll do this, redirect that with you. Seems good. We're clashing well with mostly everything here, which works for me. Don't want to have another situation where you're like, oh yes, we were clashing everyone and we still lose a clash anyways because Sinclair is bad. Wouldn't be nice. No. Good stuff. And the searching study do a bunch more damage to the body. I'd like to stagger the body, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in time. Oof. Next turn we should probably just go all out, like, one-sidedly on the body. And see if we can stagger it before it gets the blood lasers off, and it looks like we will be able to. So that's nice at least. We'll throw on a Pursuance just for good luck, but yeah. That's the plan for this turn. Yeah, definitely, okay. I was worrying a little too much. Body's been staggered. We're lucky we can get the other stagger threshold here too. Looks pretty easy to get in this situation. And then that means next turn we're just going to be able to do a lot of damage to you. Probably take down the body entirely next turn. Can't do it this turn, of course. We don't have quite that much firepower ready. That's fine. Pursuance, get some healing on, our damaged people. AKA just Sinclair, I assume. I don't know, people have taken some damage here and there. And everywhere. Mainly Sinclair, though, that gets that healing. He's blocking that. We get some attack power down this turn. Unfortunate, but yeah. Belly starts to them. Oh yeah, we just break the belly here anyways. So we just clash. Were any of them going for Gregor? Can you redirect anything? Nope, okay. Cool. Attack power down's rude. We'll do something like that then. Get some random damage off on the arms, and if we pass the check, we do just straight up do 400 damage to you, so I think you'll just blow up. Or the 200? Is it 400? I don't remember how much it is. My mind's saying 400, but that might be me overestimating it. Just how much we're gonna benefit from this. I was going with the Clash because, it's DHE, she's fine being black. Well, everything else, we've got an actual chance to win. The DHE one we were just doing so that DHE could just tank the hit in place of whoever else was about to be hit by that attack. Worked well. Okay, its item is filled with the red liquid. Sinclair, you got this. I believe in you. Nice. 186 HP. Oh, is it like... I think it's a different number than like the last time I fought this guy. Is it like basically like half of remaining HP or something janky like that? I guess that's my best guess. Oh, well, we one-sided you to death here, I think. Should do a lot of damage. You're not going to get much of a chance to attack here. Yep, there we go. And you've been reverted to your big fluid sacky egg. Yahoo. Take a sun shower, don't mind if I do. Maybe Nightmare could have also been there. Could have been a good choice there since we do have a little bit of sinking synergy going on. Would this look like a good path to take? Don't mind if I do. A lot of events. Shortens the time to get to the end. We're certainly 27 minutes into the recording, so we'll see just how fast we complete this entire thing in the end. I don't know, it's interesting how I've turned into like a semi-speedrun. I guess this is just like my run where I'm showing off, like the strat for, the speed running of the grind. I mean, although I do think I do like the same thing in basically every run. The only difference is whenever I'm grinding my own time, I don't really do teams as much as I do just teams of IDs I feel like using that have a full rest bar. And just make the most of that. Which definitely results in there being less team synergy, but most IDs in this game are really good. So you can do anything with basically everything. Base IDs are bad, but like that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, down they go. Didn't stand much of a chance against us. Love to see it. And then we get more events. Okay, grab his hand. I think learning like which options you need to pick, and just picking them fast is also, a thing you kind of just learn over time. That's something I've learned thanks to just the sheer amount of mirror dungeons I've done already. I'm probably I mean, this series alone is 300-ish mirror dungeon runs, and I've probably done at least 100 on my own time just in the past. When you factor in the fact that there was at least 50 mirror dungeons the month before I started actually doing daily mirror dungeons, because I was doing 3 2 a day depending on the day. Grinding to the most of my abilities. Recently, it's been a month and I've done 100 runs, or however many runs it takes to actually get all the Starlight. So it's definitely been 70, 60-ish more runs you can add to the tally. And there's nothing else, the past level will speak to itself and how this season has gone so far. It's a little bit of a big number. We'll see it at the end of the run. I don't remember exactly what it's at now. I just know it's, you know, in the 800s. It's quite a lot. Quite a lot. I've gotten a lot of boxes though, which is nice. I've gotten a lot of thread capability, so I can just do everything I want to on that front. Uptie everything I want to uptie. Work towards thread spinning everything I want to thread spin. I'll need to like spend some of them on uptying the IDs we're going to get next week. That's fine. I also probably really need to get more experience tickets at some point, but I don't have the modules to grind XP tickets right now. But I'm gonna want everyone to be level 40 before we get around 2 or Faction Relay 3. Especially if it is actually, you know, the week after this one. I'm sure we'll reach out. It'll weaken us for this one random fight, but that's pretty fine. What do we get here? Dawn skill. We're not using Dawn. Grab Sticky Muck. Spouse can get another one of these. And then for the sake of the bit, sell this one. Buy Nebulizer. And we still have enough to buy Ashes, so our ending ego gift count does not change, even though we sold something. Because that thing allowed us to buy 2 more things. Or just really just allowed us to buy 1 more thing, really, and then we just bought the other thing we would have bought anyways. Okay, we've taken a little bit of damage, it's fine. Thanks to the Helter Fly. I guess thanks to Ardor Blossom Moth. Helter Fly is the ego gift it gives us, which is different from the actual Avno itself, and different from the actual ego, the Avno being Ardor Blossom Star. If you understand, you know, the words I'm putting down, if you understand my jive. That's a word people use, right? Yeah, probably. Nice. Lethograph healing, love to see it. Most of these guys are dead. There's 3 of them alive, 2 of which are staggered and, you know, clinging onto dear life. And the other one's just blocking. Blocked. Blocked. There we go, victory. Now we get to fight the boss. What is the boss, I wonder? Okay, so it's KQE, a Centipede, or Fox. Which one's it going to be? KQE is definitely the one you want when you're trying to be speedy. Yeah, because this guy kind of tends to die really easily. Especially if I do a little bit of this. So, you know, stack up the singing in preparation. Gripping that one. I guess we can try actually clashing a little bit here. I was just going to one-side him a bunch, but no, clashing is probably the smarter option. Besides, it's not like we're going for, like, bleed here. We're trying to get sinking off, because, like, that's another way to kill him super quickly, is just using Rhyme Shank. We don't have commemorative coins, so we can't use double recurred Rhyme Shank in a single turn, but once is still really good. That's for sure. And we trigger Tremor Burst, very worthwhile, very beneficial thing. And we have like a little bit of sinking, but the important thing is the Tremor Burst. Oh, we got a crit here thanks to Nebulizer. Not bad. Yeah, a little bit of sinking. Gripping. We're gonna spend a lot of this sinking already as well. Thanks to Fierce Assault just hitting 4 times. Yeah. They're probably not gonna get another chance to actually like do much there. That's fine. Eviscerate, Execution, Moments for a Breeze, Gamble, Flying Sword, Weight of Knowledge. Do a lot of damage here. You're gonna run out of sinking, and you only had 10 anyways, but you know you're weak to it, so you're taking more damage. It's nice. 77 healing on Kreger from that skill 3. Also pretty nice. Got a fair bit of bleed on you right now. Even if you survive this turn, you will bleed to death next turn. And we could just do the funny thing where we just defend a bunch and let it bleed to death. which is real tempting, depending on how much damage exactly we do here. Yeah, we'll let it bleed to death. Oh, we don't even get the chance. Huh. Well, you can definitely see why KQE is super easy. I use Rhyme Shank, don't get me wrong, but you can pretty safely stagger him turn 2, turn 3 or something. His stagger resist is just kind of like comically easy to hit. And then you basically win, because he kind of combos himself sometimes. Don't know exactly why. I think it has something to do with, you know, the fact that he didn't get his skill 3 off. Or not his skill 3, his special claw attack off or something like that. I don't know. Yep, Yusung did the most. Checks out. That random team did a fair bit for us. And, you know, 22 Yu-Gits, so we gained 172 Starlight. I'll be taking that. Taking my 3 levels up to 832. Boxes at a all-time good amount. Not an all-time good amount, but you know, it's a solid amount. 800. We can grab this too. And now, yeah. Now we're at 802. That works. But yeah, you can see there, I gained a little bit more Starlight there, so you know, if I wanted to, I could do, you know, this sort of thing. We'll see. We'll see if I actually end up spending it. I might just save it for like Mirrodin 3 hard runs and start with a respective tier 4 just for maximum tomfoolery. Which sounds tempting. But anyways, it's daily extraction time. See what we get. Ryoshu. Sure. Oh, 2-star. Liu Gregor. Excellent. More Gregor shards. We love it. And finally, 1-star. Alright, Otis. Fitting for the Magic Bullet Otis thing. Well, this only lasts a couple more days, so, you know, anyone who hasn't got Magic Bullet Otis is kind of panicking right now, I'm sure, because there's not really a way to get Lunacy without actually buying it right now. Unless you've, you know, missed out on EX rewards or something. But anyways, yeah. Very glad the Starlight Tree is done with. I knew this would take a while, but I knew it would be a pretty fun grind, and, you know, I enjoyed it a lot, though. I enjoy the grind. I do think these being, you know, 400 each is a little pricey. I feel like it should have been, like, 300 max. That was just kind of adding a lot of, like, unnecessary, just, I guess, filler to the Starlight Tree, because these were not worth 400 when, you know, other stuff is, like, 300, 200, stuff like that, you know. I'm saying you know a lot, but that's because, you know, I feel like I also say that, you know, counter phrase a lot, but oh well. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!